morning, loves. Happy first Saturday in August. I just wanted to pop on. I just got done with my Saturday morning self-love coaching group, and I got weepy this morning in my group as I'm watching these beautiful, brave, strong, committed, determined souls do their work and transform their lives and transform their relationships and share powerfully within this group. Good morning, Jose and Mark. And it is, they are not doing anything that we can't all do. I love what A Course in Miracles says when it says, all of us are special and none of us are special. We can all do this life-transforming work. I was at an event this week that a really dear friend of mine was having, and there were about 6 or 7 women there, maybe 7 or 8 women there. And we were all checking in and just introducing ourselves and talking a little bit about who we are and what we do. And it was focused on branding specifically. And the woman sitting directly to my left said, how negative social media has gotten and how horrible of an experience she's having, and it's just really negative and people are negative and it's not like it was before. And I literally looked at her and went, hey, what social media are you on? Because that's not my experience. It's not my experience because I experience the world through my filter, right? Through my lens, through my vision, through my heart. And when we transform self, everything transforms. Literally, there were people in my group today that were talking about how people in their lives look physically different to them. Hey, Jeff, they look physically different to them, not because that person's changed, but because my filter's changed. So one of the things that I'm often, I use so many metaphors and analogies, but it's like we all have lenses on, we all have glasses on, and the glasses are schmutzified. They have smudges and blotches and all sorts of things from all of our life experiences. And through working through a self-love process, we clear those lenses off, and then we can see things through a clear lens. Good morning, Karen. Beautiful, lovely, gorgeous Karen. Just giving you a big hug right now. And David Newton. Good morning, David. So when we can clear those lenses off of all of the beliefs and experiences and the emotional boo-boos and scars that we have, when we can really do our work to heal, what happens is we can see things more clearly. And we can stop making up stories based on experiences we've had in the past. And we can start just living in the pureness of this moment. One of the pearls in my toolbox is be where your feet are, which my beautiful friend Robert Hilliker gifted me from a beautiful friend of his that I really should know who that guy is so I can give him credit for it. But whatever, that's how wisdom goes, right? We share it and we spread it and we talk about it. So be where your feet are. It's much easier for me to be where my feet are when I'm not dragging around all these old stories, right? So we all have baggage, right? We all have experiences. Good morning, Warren Sterling. By the time we get here in life, we all have, all of us, like there's nothing wrong with it. You can't not. We don't live in a vacuum where we haven't had experiences that color our lives. What I'm going to do with my clients and with the people that work with me is teach you how to have a magic eraser so that you can erase all of that stuff, process all of that stuff, heal all of that stuff, and then be in a place and in a way where you get to be the person, you get to be the artist with the canvas. What do you want to paint? What do you want your life to look like? What do you desire in your world? And it's so incredibly freeing and empowering, right? It's just so marvelous. So I ask you right now in this moment, notice what you're feeling. Notice what you're feeling. are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? Where is your self-love? Mine is pretty much at a 9.5 on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 9.9 even. Where are you rocking self-love? And look, I started this journey at probably a negative 9.9 on my self-love scale. So when we do that work, when we do that gorgeous inner work, when we hold space and witness other people doing their work, when we have a tribe and a community and a place where we belong to do the work, hey DJ, when we connect, connection is my highest power. When we connect with other people in the way we're meant to connect with other people, we encourage and support and are encouraged and are supported, our world changes. What we see changes. How we see the world, how we interact in the world changes. So I want my ripple effect to be pure and clean and loving and generous and compassionate. That's what I desire to be in the world. I can't do that if I'm still chewing on old sour lemons from things that have happened, right? So how to have some tools and to cultivate some tools to just be in this magical life. You know, I was having a conversation last night with a new friend. It was just a delightful, lovely sharing of philosophy. And I said, you know, that thing about it's all about me, and people say, oh, it's all about you. It is all about me. It is all about you. You are the star and the director and the writer of your existence. You know, the good news and the bad news is I can no longer point a finger at anyone in my life and go, hey, the way I feel is your fault. Can't do that anymore. I'm completely responsible for how I feel in the world. 100% responsible for what my day is like, what happens, how I want to be. Hey, Donna, good morning, sweet sister. We had a friend-iversary yesterday, or maybe today. How cool is that, right? And I love the connections with people that I don't have to talk to every day, and I still know that Donna's out there in the world, and she loves me, and she knows, I know she knows that wherever she is in the world, if she thinks about me, she knows she's loved. I mean, seriously, I don't know what it is today. I'm just going to be weepy all day. That stuff is the stuff of life. That's if I'm pouring the foundation of my existence, that's what I want in there. I want to know that there are people in the world who know no matter what, that they are loved by me and that they are loved. That's it. That's what I wanted to know my whole life. I wanted to know my whole life that I am loved and I am lovable, right? How gorgeous is that? And so do you know, where are you in the self-love meter, right? Where are you? I have told this story before. A friend of mine watched me on Facebook Live, somebody relatively new in my life. And he was watching me say hello to people when they pop on, right? Like that heartfelt hello I did for Karen. And Karen and I share a love for her son who is not here anymore in this earthly plane. And I love him and she loves him and we're connected like that. That, you know, when I say that connection is my highest power. So this friend of mine was like, how can this girl love all the people? Like that she's either really great or she's full of shit. And guess which one it is? I'm really great. I really sincerely do love and appreciate. I'm so excited to see whoever it is I get to connect with on here. You know, there's this notion, and people talk about that social media and all that sort of thing has us separated from one another and we're not as connected to people as we used to be. That is not my experience at all. Donna and I wouldn't know each other at all if it weren't for social media. Hey, Joseph. We would not be connected. And I'm telling you what, here's the truth. That woman could call me for anything at any time, and I can call her for anything at any time, And we would love and support each other. I have so much more connection in my life because of this kind of platform. There are friends of mine I went to high school with. There are people I don't even know, right? That I don't know in real life, but I'm connected to on social media. So on this beautiful first Saturday in August, where I don't know about you guys, and look, I'm in Texas and it's hot here. I'm not gonna lie, it's hot and it's still summertime, but on the first day of August, when I went outside to drink my coffee, I could feel the whisper of fall. I don't know what it is about the light or the shadows or the whatever, but I could just start to, it's almost like you can smell the cookies baking in the oven, right? I could just begin to feel the whisper of fall. And I love that transition place and what a metaphor it is for our lives. So where are you in your life? How are you on the scale of self-love, on a scale of 1 to 10? Have you joined the self-love movement with Tracy Lee? It doesn't cost you anything. It's just a movement. It's just me being me in the world and sharing with other people who want and desire more love in their lives, right? And how much are you rocking that? And how much are you ready to rock that? You follow me? And what are you here to do on this planet? What do you want your ripple effect to be? What is your ripple effect, right? That lady that was sitting next to me at that thing, her ripple effect wasn't so smelling good. It was kind of stanky. I have a lot of compassion for her. She doesn't get to put her stuff on me, right? But I want my ripple effect to be one where when people are around me, they just feel better. They feel safe and they feel loved. Have you thought about that? What do you want people to feel when they're around you? Right? What is that like for you? Can we be on purpose? Can you live your life on purpose, with purpose, like intentionally? What do you want your ripple effect to be? Such a great question, right? There's that notion of, I love this metaphor. Have you ever hugged somebody that had on a lot of perfume or cologne? Yes, we have all hugged somebody that had on a lot of perfume or cologne. And like an hour later, you're like, I can still smell them, right? Like maybe it's on your cheek or whatever. We leave that kind of residue on one another all the time. Can we do it on purpose? Can we do it on purpose? What do you want your energetic residue to be like with the people that you come in contact with, right? What is your ripple effect? And how big of a splash can you make? I want to make a really big splash. I want to splash that love and that acceptance and that compassion and that on as many people as I possibly can, whether you like it or not. Like I'm sort of unabashedly splashing on people. And there are people who come and go, and that's okay, right? That's all right. That's all right. What kind of splash are you making today? How big of a splash can you make? Maybe you want to make a really small splash until you can get really clear in your energy about what you're splashing on other people, what kind of residue you're leaving on other people. Okay? I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here with me. Bye, Donna. Thanks for just being in my world, really and truly. I have just this gorgeous viewpoint of all these colorful souls. And I'm really, really, really sincerely glad, if you are listening to this and watching this, that we are connected. That is the truth from the bottom of my heart. And I love you. And if I can help you amp up your self-love so that on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 9.9. And look, every day mine's not a 9.9. Every day is not. Some days it's in the tank, but it doesn't stay there for very long anymore. And I used to live my life there. And I have so much compassion for myself when I think about what it was like then and how much better it is now. So if I can help you in any way, shape, or form to raise your number, your self-love number, please, please, please let me know. Please join the self-love movement with Tracy Lee. And if you want more, if you want to dive deeper, join the self-love group. Join the self-love group. It is kick ass. It is kick ass. I mean it. Like, seriously, you can talk to people that are in that group if you want. It's gorgeous. And if you're really ready to do the super deep dive, right? People ask me all the time, what are my clients like? And I have clients from 17 to 60 something, men, women, all over the world, different flavors, different colors, different sexual orientations, married, single, all of that. The one thing they have in common is they are ready for life to be good. They are ready to thrive instead of just survive. And they're willing to dig in and do the hard yards. So willing. And they support and encourage each other, and they brighten my life like nobody's business. So I'm going to leave you with that. You know how to get in touch with me if you want to. Hey, Risa. Gorgeous to see you pop in every once in a while on my Facebook. I love you guys. I wish you a beautiful, amazing, loving day. And if you need some love, reach out. I am here, and I desire to connect with all of you. I really do. Big love.